Hello. Hello out there. I don't know if it doesn't look like there's anyone in here yet. Let's see. Oh, there's someone. Hello. Hi. Hey. Happy Friday. I decided after spending all day at the computer, I couldn't do any editing tonight, but I really wanted to show off some stuff to people. So I was like, well, maybe people will click on the live because that way I won't have to edit anything. So hello out there, whoever you are, go ahead and drop in the comments so I can see who I'm talking to. Hopefully a few more people will join us, and then I have some stuff to show you, and then we can just chat. But I went live on my Etsy shop today, and so I spent the greater part of today after finishing up some work this morning. I was uploading pictures and making descriptions and all that good stuff on Etsy, which is a lot of work. But I was excited because I had been saying it since last year that I wanted to get it done. And so I was like, you know what? Same thing with pushing the button for YouTube. I just had to do it. So I have a lot of items that I posted in the shop that I would like to show you guys. I'm gonna say I just dropped my winners video of my 400 subscribers because I forgot all about that in the excitement of the week. I'm like, what day did I say I was pulling the winner? So it was the 20th, which was 2 days ago. So did that tonight. So I feel accomplished. I don't feel bad. But I was like, yeah, if I tape it, then I'll have to edit it and wait for it to upload. And I was like, yeah, I haven't done a live video in a long time since Vlogmas, my first live video. So I said, why not? It's Friday Night Live. Let's hang out with some people. Didn't see anyone else on my timeline live right now. So I thought, hey, why not? So if you're out there, hey, how are you? How was your week? How was your Friday? Hey, Sherry. Yes, happy Friday, indeed. It is a happy Friday. Hey, Handmade Designs. You are one of my winners. So glad for you guys supporting me. Definitely wanted to give back. I can't wait till my next giveaway. I'm about 75, 76, I don't know, 77 people away from my 500 subscriber giveaway, but I am already speaking that into existence. It's going to happen. You know what, Sherry? I did not, as crazy as it sounds, I've been spending every week 3 days a week at the post office, and this is the 1 week that I haven't actually went to the post office. So I'm going to actually go tomorrow and check my PO box. Hey, Sharon. Yes, all is well over here. I was just tired and didn't feel like editing, so I figured I'd do my podcast live. Because I was saying a few minutes ago that I spent the day getting my Etsy shop together, uploading and editing and putting descriptions and picking prices, and my brain is tired. I dropped that this afternoon. Yay! I've been saying I was going to do it. And like I said, just like pushing the button for YouTube, I just had to do it because I was going to say I was going to do it and it was going to be July. Like, remember when I had said that I was going to start that Etsy shop? So I was like, no, you know what? I'm doing it. So I literally spent the week in all my spare time around homework and school and work. I made up a bunch of quick, chunky projects and dropped them in my Etsy shop. So I want to show you guys some of those if you are up for it. But yeah, Sherry, I have to go tomorrow and check that out. If you're still here. Yes, I need to check and see if if I got that yarn, because I do want to give it to my friend. I know she's like, what about the hat you said you was making? Um, but I really do appreciate you sending that out. Yeah, I was just telling Sherry that like last week I was at the post office like 3 days and I had some orders and people opted to come get them this week. So I really didn't have to go to the post office, but I'm glad that you chimed in because I completely forgot that I was expecting some yarn. So anyway, how's everybody? How's everybody's week? Was it a crazy week, quiet week? Overall, it was a good week. I can say it was a good week. So yeah, about that, Sharon, I really do want to do. Oh yeah, a thumbs up. I forgot about that. If you come in, if you could hit the thumbs up for me, I'd appreciate it. I gotta, I'm gotta get used to live stuff. Yes. So about the sweater coat, I really need to get on that. I had so many orders for Christmas, and then I had orders stacked up after Christmas, and I wanted to get my Etsy shop launched. So there was like 1,000,005 things I wanted to do, and of course, in my mind, I was like, I can do them all. So my sweater coat is actually sitting back here in a project bag, or over there. No, it's over there in a project bag because it's literally 3/4 of the way done. And I actually taped and never edited a lot of it. So I'll probably finish it, like tape the back end of it, and it'll just be a little disjointed. I won't be wearing, the same thing. You'll be able to tell that I taped it at different times, but I definitely want to get that done. Okay, Sherry, cool. Working and lurking. I'm not mad. I was doing that earlier on Dana's morning stream. I was working and lurking. I was trying to get some stuff done because I was on a mission. So I was like, well, if I can get all of my tasks done at work, then I can get this Etsy shop up and running. So yeah, if you just chiming in, I got my Etsy shop up and running today. And so, oh, cool, a knitted scarf. I'm going to learn to knit. Is it going to be this year? I don't know. But I want to learn to knit. I think crocheting socks is going to be this year. My goal is to do a few pairs of crocheted socks. I have some practice yarn that I'm going to use, like some Premier non-wool. Yep. I can actually put my hand on it. This sock yarn, it's by Premier. It doesn't have any wool in it. I'm going to practice on this, and then I'm going to get some fancy sock yarn and try to crochet. So I think that's one of my goals for 2021, but I do want to learn to knit. Okay, so speaking of my Etsy shop, I have a bunch of stuff that I want to show you guys that I dropped in the shop, and hopefully it'll get scooped up. But I was up super late this week. I don't know what it was. I just couldn't sleep this week. And so I was up like 4:30 in the morning. And so I was crocheting. I was trying to do homework a couple nights, but my eyes started to cross. We had so much reading, I couldn't read anymore. And the rest of this weekend will probably be dedicated to homework because I have a paper due on Monday, a review of this book that I need to read. Thank God it doesn't look too long. So we'll see when I jump in it if it puts me to sleep. Because that's the thing. I'll be up all night and then I'll start reading what I need to read and I'll start dozing off, which is ridiculous. Anyway, Sherry says she totally gets it. I just stopped working 9 to 5 on January 4th, and I'm trying to fill the store I sell in replenished after Christmas and now build a website and so many. Listen, that's the thing about setting goals for yourself. And then they're like the monkey on your back, right? Because you're like, oh, I said I was going to do it. But no, I'm a procrastinator. So when I say I'm going to do something, I usually can talk way out of it like 5 different times before I actually do it or find a reason why I need to postpone. Like me and my sister was supposed to start a vegan challenge right after her birthday. Here it is, almost the end of January, and we both were like, okay, Monday, that's it. We're doing our vegan challenge to kind of start the year out, reset, flush, that type of thing. And I had to do the same thing with Etsy. I was like, you know what? I am going to, this week I was determined. I'm like, I'm up. I have all this chunky yarn. I'm going to make up a bunch of quick, chunky things, put them in the shop and push the button. And so I did. And that took all day. Like I was exhausted afterwards. So I was like, you know what? I'm not editing. So, okay. First thing I want to show you guys is this mustard colored chunky hat. It's by Veronica Steele. I love this pattern. I've memorized it. I can crochet it in my sleep by now. With the pom-pom, it's like a mustard goldish color, I guess. I think it's really pretty. I had like 3/4 of a ball left, and this took almost all of it. So it was perfect. And then this is an old one I did last year, same pattern, but with mandala yarn. And I dropped that in the shop too because it was in my bin. Oh, cool, Sherry. Wow, that's a brave, bold move. This is a season for bold moves, though. It really is. I called it a treasure troll or a rainbow bright hat. This yarn, I had one ball. It was mandala thick and quick. I don't know the name of it. Whatever it was super bright. And I had this bright hot pink pom-pom. And so this was a pattern I got off Pinterest that I wanted to try. I'm pretty sure. I was just kind of looking up different chunky patterns. Isn't it bright? I love it. And y'all know how hard it was to say I wasn't going to keep it for myself. I was like, let me put this in Etsy because it's going to be on my head because I just like stuff like this. So I did another hat. Let's see. I did some headbands. I had some this left over from the set I made for myself. It was like not even, it was more than about a half a ball of yarn. Look at the sparkles in there. Isn't that gorgeous? And so this is a variation of Veronica Steele's Mobius like twisted headband. So is this that I have on. I didn't have enough to do as many rows as I wanted, so I didn't post this in the shop. I'm gonna keep it for myself because I think it was cute. But I did just half double crochets, and then I on the back loop only, back and forth. I think I used the 8mm hook. This is Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick, and it's like, I think it's called Galaxy, but I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the sparkles. I had some of this left from the crossbody I made, and so I actually got 2 headbands. It wasn't enough to make a hat, so I made 2 headbands. I just love this color. This is my own design out of just double crochet in the round, front post, back post, double crochet. It's just the ear warmer. And then I also did another kind of Mobius twisted one as well. It's a half double crochet in the back loop only, and then you sew it up and flip it inside out. So, so I did some headbands. Then I did some sets. I think that's all of my single items. Yes. Then I did some sets. I did what I call my Nefertiti cow, which is a cow tutorial by the African crab. And when I go back in this, not today, but when I go back in this, I will drop the links to everything that I am mentioning. This is another mandala. I had 2 balls of this. So I couldn't get a hat, so I got a headband. It's just, this is of my own design, the front post, back post, and just double crochet with a 9mm hook. It's stretchy. So this went in the shop as well. This is the cowl that just kind of sits on your shoulders. So I did that. And then I did, I got another pattern off Pinterest, and it had a matching cowl. So it was a chunky hat. Again, I didn't even pin it. I'm so mad at myself. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning and I didn't pin it. But this was another 2 random balls of the woolly Stick and Quick. It's like a slouchy, so it's kind of you can wear it as a slouchy, or if you have a lot of hair, um, or braids or something like that, dreads. And then it has a matching cowl, and it's really just double crochet, a roll of single crochet, or a roll of double crochet. It's a free pattern. If I find it again, I'll post it, but it's literally a row of single, a roll of double, all in the back loop only. And so that's just the cowl set. So I did that. And then I did a 3-piece set. I did a hat. This yarn is, I still have some of it left. It's from Hobby Lobby. I got it on clearance this summer. And it's so much prettier made up than it is in the ball. I thought it was gorgeous in the ball, but then when I started making it up, so I have some left, so I'm going to make myself something out of it. It's called Malibu Blue, and it's Dream Spun by Yarn Bee. And I think I got it for like $1.49 a piece. And I had a bunch of those. So I think I used 3, and I have 2.5 left. And so I made another one of those chunky hats. You can kind of see what Z says, my San Andreas fault, but then you can't. It kind of blends in because of the yarn. And I put a pom-pom, and I actually ordered some more pom-poms, and I did the one with the button instead of the snap to see how I liked it. So I like them both, honestly, the snap and the button. The button is a little more easy to sew on than the snap. And it's a little more secure. My boss is emailing at like 8:45. Absolutely not. Anyway, that's the thing about taping on going live on your laptop. You can see all the notifications and stuff. I'm like, not today, Satan. Like, I am off the clock. Anything you needed to say to me should have been said before 5 o'clock. Anyway, I made a matching Nefertiti cowl for that, and then I made a headband as well. So I put it on the site as a 3-piece set, because sometimes you wear a ponytail, you want to wear a cute ear warmer, and then sometimes your hair is down, you want to wear the hat, and then some people don't have any hair at all, and so they can wear either one. So I did the 3-piece set for that. Listen, y'all, I was like on a roll. This yarn, it's called Licorice it's a Lion brand, woolly, Stick and Quick, black pom-pom. This is the snap-on pom-pom. And this pattern, I think it's the same as the Treasure Trove pattern. I just didn't make it as long. It's not as slouchy. It has a little bit of a slouch to it. And then I made a big button cowl to match that. So you can kind of just put it on. It comes up around your neck. And listen, today in Michigan, because it's like 19 degrees right now, maybe even lower, it's freezing. I'm sitting here in my hoodie. I got the heater right down by my feet. I got this headband on my head, and I'm not hot. Like, it's really cold outside, and my heat is up pretty high. So these, for anybody in the Midwest right now, these are what's up. So I posted a lot of the chunky things that can keep you warm in the shop. So my next update will probably be some things with some 4-weight yarn, mostly because I used a lot of my chunky that I had laying around. And now I can move on to like busting some of that stash, mostly because I know that come summer, they're going to be sales again. And I'm going to want to replace all those empty holes. So anywho, this pretty pink one, this was left over from my Christmas order. I made a sweater coat out of this one and this one. And I had a few balls of that left over, so I wanted to use it. This is another pattern. I think it's a YouTube tutorial. So I should be able to find it and post it. But it has the slip stitches as the brim. And I think I actually like doing the single crochet brim better than the slip stitch one because it takes longer to do the slip stitch. And it doesn't seem like there's as much stretch, but I don't know. I like the way that it came out though. It looks really cute. And then I made another Nefertiti cowl to match that one as well. So it was all in all, it was about 12 pieces that I dropped in the shop that were sets. I dropped a couple things in there that were old that's been in my bin that I thought a mandala vest and a crop top, hoping that I could get rid of that. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, I was showing all the things that I dropped in my grand opening of my Etsy shop today. So that's why I'm kind of going live because I was really exhausted and I had been sitting at the computer all day and I kind of didn't want to record and then have to edit and upload. So hi everybody, happy Friday Night Live. Hope everyone had a good week. You do a half double crochet and go down. Now see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna try that because I'm probably gonna make a few more chunky items. I actually have something sitting right here. I have a little bit of this left and I don't think it's enough to make a hat. So I'm probably gonna make a headband, but I have another couple balls of yarn over there that I'm gonna work on this weekend. But that's a good idea, Sherry. So yeah. Anybody else have an Etsy shop on here? Now, sometimes I go down like 1 or 2 hook sizes when I do the front post, back post brim. If I do a hat from the top down, like the traditional increase, and then, stop increasing and keep working down. And then if I feel like it's, too wide, I'll go down to like from a I to a G or something like that, just to get the, the tightness around the brim. I researched because I was looking at I know friends who have a Shopify, but they don't do handmade items. They do hoodies or different things like that or jewelry. It's Uniquely Yours Crochet, all one word because it wouldn't let me put any spaces. So just like my channel name, except there's no spaces and no apostrophe in the URS because it wouldn't let me. Let's see. I wonder if I can, hold on. I might be able to copy. Can you guys still see me? Because I just clicked off. I can actually put the link. I would love for you guys to go check it out and tell me what you think. And if you haven't given me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate that too. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Hey, Veronica. I was just showing a bunch of your patterns off, girl. I was just I made a bunch of chunky hats this week and the twisted headbands, everything. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. And I was just telling them I made a bunch of stuff and opened up my Etsy shop today. No, you're not late. I just jumped on at 8:30. I made the decision at like 8:20. So, because I was like, I was gonna record, and then I said I'm exhausted because it took a lot of work to upload all the things to the shop. So when people say they're doing a shop update and then they don't do another one for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I understand why now because it's a lot of work. Thank you. I got some blue Kool-Aid here. Not healthy at all. But so tasty. Let's say my phone is going off. But yeah, so I dropped a bunch of stuff. I was showing them. I dropped a bunch of hats. This is your pattern, of course, Veronica. This one is, I did a variation of your Mobius headband a couple times. I've memorized your hat pattern by now. I can do it in my sleep. I love it. Yes. I need look, I need to enter. But yes, uh Veronica is having, let's see if I can make you, yeah, you can drop your link now, Veronica. Um, you guys can go over to her channel. She's having a giveaway. I just closed my 400 subscriber giveaway and picked the winners. So after this, go check that out and see if you were a winner. I gave away two of Love and Every Stitch by Ruby Babies patterns for my 400 giveaway, subscriber giveaway. Oh, okay. Well, I stand corrected. Then it's just a twisted headband, not Mobius. But yeah, so I gave away two of those patterns. The one pattern for the crossbody cowl, I absolutely love. Okay, great. You were able to do that. Um, so yeah, so I filled up the shop and that took all day. No sales as of yet, but I boosted on my social media, and a bunch of my friends and family were sharing my post on Facebook and things like that. So hopefully, we shall see. I put a 20% off sale as my grand opening sale, and I'm going to let it stay live till next Friday. And so hopefully I'll sell out. I'm hoping my goal is to sell out by next Friday, which would be great. I also put a coupon code out for the people who are local to me who don't want shipping and want to come pick it up. I gave them a coupon code to opt out of the shipping. So that'll be cool. Um, excuse me. Because I know sometimes people are like, well, you can just, can I drive by? Like I had a couple people wanted to pick up this weekend. And I'm fine. You can do that safe and socially distant. So, plus the post office can get crazy. And then I need to get a scale here because the way that Etsy does it, they want you to weigh it and measure it and stuff like that. And I thought I had a food scale from years ago, but I think when I moved this last time, I think I got rid of it because we hadn't used it. When you get rid of things you're not going to use. So I don't know. I need a scale. I need a printer, all of that good stuff. So right now I'm just going to do flat rate shipping and just do priority for everything until I get all of those supplies. But I didn't want it to hinder me. Okay, Veronica, see you in a minute. I didn't want it to hinder me or keep me from going live. So I just did the priority. Plus, I like the priority because of the tracking and stuff like that. So that if people say, hey, I ordered something from you 2 weeks ago and haven't received it, I can, send them the tracking number or screenshot it and let them know, hey, I did my part, like it's in the hands of the post office. And they've gotten better since the holiday season because it was really bad. But I had sent something priority last week, and I think I sent it on like Tuesday, which means it should have got there like Wednesday or Thursday, and it got there like Saturday. So it's still running weird. Then I had somebody who I sent like on a Tuesday and they got it Wednesday. So I guess it just depends. Yep, she's great. She's so funny. She has the blingo on Sunday nights, which is hilarious and fun. She has fun torturing us. But I think she had to pop out. She said she'd be back soon. She has the blingo and then she goes live, I think, on Tuesday mornings, which I try to catch while I'm working. Try to listen. Oh, there she is. And yeah, I love her humor and her laugh. It's infectious. And I love playing games. I think later tonight, Dana and Joe, they'll be having their show at the Triple C and Joe show. And I think they're going to be playing trivia tonight, which I'm highly competitive. And I love trivia. Anybody else a highly competitive game player. Like I don't just play to have fun. Like if I'm playing Uno, I'm playing to win. Like if I'm playing Taboo, like you better be serious on my team because I'm zoned, like I'm in the zone, like I'm playing to win. My mom's like that with like Monopoly, but which is hilarious because we played Monopoly over Christmas and she was so upset because she kept losing. And there's like these new rules. If you have like a new Monopoly, this one card like threw us all for a loop, but I was ready for it. You know what I mean? It was a card that said, "Tell the banker to throw all the $100 bills in the air, and you can keep as many as you catch in the air." So my mom was the banker, which meant she really couldn't die for any of the money. And everybody else, they kind of didn't get it. They were like, "What?" I was like, "No, read the card again." Because my dad pulled it. He's like, "This can't be real." I'm like, "It's real. Like, let's go." I was ready. I think I got about $500 out of that. And I was like, "Oh, I hope that card comes up again before we end the game." But I didn't win that night. My sister did. She ended up landing on free free parking, and we had like 15 or 2,000, $1,500, $2,000 in free parking from all the fines and stuff. But no, I'm like seriously, I love playing games, so I'm gonna figure out a way to play games here on YouTube on my channel. But I've been enjoying and usually the games over at Triple C and Joe Show, I'm falling asleep, which is it drives me crazy because you play it on your phone and like the last time I kept dozing off and it's time. So you gotta get your answer in. And I wake up and I'm like, oh crap. So I'm like, it wasn't working to my favor, but it was hilarious. But anyway, what's everybody working on tonight? I know Sherry, you told us what you were working on. You hooking tonight, Veronica, or you just hanging out? You working on anything? No, like I literally was dozing off. I was so mad at myself because like I think I won the first time I played with them. So I felt like I was defending my honor. The second time and I failed miserably. Oh, you're working on a granny square blanket? Oh yeah, I saw your granny squares with the red heart that you were showing the other night. I have a Christmas granny square blanket somewhere on pause that I started in the summer and thought I could get done by Christmas. Didn't happen. I actually have an order for a dress and I keep texting the person asking them what size they want because they told me what color. They sent me a picture of the shoes they wanted to match and I went and got it. And then I was like, wait, what size do you want me to make it in? It's going to be a granny striped dress. It's going to be really pretty. It's not going to be striped because she wants it all in one color. The last time I made it in like 3 different colors. Hey, Brenda. Hey, girl. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Pillowcases over a night bag. Oh, it's a bag you designed, but in a brand new size. Okay, cool. Oh, Sharon, you're working on a sweater? Oh, I like Asia. Is it Asia Joy? I think, yes, I like her. I did her pocket, the first pocket shawl tutorial she came out with. I did that one this summer. It was good. Yes, and she has a couple patterns I have saved to my watch later that I want to try when I have free time. Like I said, I need to get started on this dress because I think I'm gonna have some Valentine's Day orders. I know one of the guys in ministry with me at church wants to order his wife a sweater coat, and I might tape myself making that because good luck to me getting back to making the one I was making for myself. It'll probably be ready for next fall. Oh, you did 2 of Dana's crop tees. Oh, I have to see that. Yeah, she is very thorough. She her granny square like jacket or coat that everybody was like posting and boutiques were like selling, and people were asking me if I could make it, and I was like, I sure can, because I have this tutorial saved in my watch later. um Problem is people don't want to pay me to make it, so I'm like, you know what, if you can get it cheaper at the boutique, go ahead, boo. I'm not gonna be mad at you, but I can't. I got to value my own time these days. Hey, Vet. No, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. If you guys have just come in, please hit that thumbs up for me. I just decided to hang out tonight because I was exhausted from uploading my first Etsy shop update. I opened my Etsy store today. I did a grand opening sale. I uploaded 12 items. Some were sets, some were single. And I'll show them again in a few minutes for everybody who wasn't here when I showed them the first time. And so you guys can see them. But yeah, so I was like, I'll do my podcast live tonight. Why not? That way I will not have to edit, because I don't think I could sit in front of my computer one more minute and type or do anything or upload or edit or anything like that. Hey, Nana Sands, welcome. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, you guys. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm trying, Yvette. I really am. I'm like, I have to just do it. I was telling them earlier, like, if I'm the type of person where I will find a reason not to. So I'm like, I have to just go ahead and push the button. Same thing I did with YouTube. I was like, I've been saying my Etsy shop was supposed to be open for Christmas. And I did my trunk show, which was very successful, but the Etsy shop got put on the back burner because of that. And so once I got through all the orders at the beginning of this week, I was like, you know what? I'm about to make up some really quick, chunky items. I had a little bit of insomnia this week, was up to like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And so I just rocked out some chunky hats, scarves, cowls, and dropped them in the shop today, which is no small feat. So shout out to all you Etsy shop owners, because that was crazy. Yes. Make sure you um make sure you guys go visit Veronica after this for her giveaway that she having on her channel. I need to go see, because I don't think I signed up for it. As much as I like giving away stuff, I still like winning. I was just telling them I love playing games, but I don't like to just play to play. I like to play to win. So I'm my own biggest competition. I was saying over at Triple C and Joe, I just got to stay up tonight so I can play the Kahoot, the trivia game, because last week I kept falling asleep and the time was winding down and I never got my answer in. School is going. So I actually have a paper due Monday. It's a critical review of a book that I need to read. However, we had so much reading this week that I literally couldn't keep, like, we had so many documents to look over. We had pretty much a whole book to read. It was just a lot. Like, my head was hurting. A couple days I had, like, I don't know if you guys do this. I put Vicks on my forehead when my head hurts because it really helps. And I just had to do that like a couple nights just from all the reading. I need to go get my eyes checked too again. It's about that time to see if I need readers. But yeah, so I actually probably tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday will be getting homework done. It's yeah, listen, it works for just about everything, bro. Because even my mom was telling us, like, my head is hurting. Like, she's like, put some Vicks on it and sit in the bathroom and steam it up. And it worked. The steaming in the bathroom is my like cure all of everything, but it's very relaxing. Like, it feels like like your own personal sauna. So sometimes I just take my crochet in the bathroom, and I just sit in there and I'll like listen to a video or something and pretend I'm in a sauna. Especially now since we can't go to one. Yes, Vicks on my forehead for a headache. I don't know if it just burns so bad that it makes you forget that your head is hurting or if it actually relieves it. Some people put peppermint oil on their forehead when they have a headache. And I get migraines like once a month. So the Vicks helps with that too. But like if I sit at the computer and read a lot, that's why I purchased my books this time, because I didn't want to have to sit at the computer all the time and read. I purchased paper books, but sometimes my eyes get tired and my head hurts from that. And the Vicks where you said there must be some Latin in me. True story. I did my ancestry DNA and there's actually not. True story. I did it. I was like, I got to see. But I am 52% European descent and 48% African descent, which means that my dad had some European on his side too. So I'm not 50-50, which was funny. And it was so funny that my dad didn't believe my results. So he went and got his own test. And I'm like, Daddy, it's going to say the same thing as mine. That was the point of me doing it, so I could get results from my parents, as for both of my parents, and be able to tell them what it said. And my dad was like, I was like, no, Daddy, that means that some of that European descent is on your side. He's like, nah, I don't believe it. Turns out it was. So that was funny. He went and got his own. Listen, people mistake me for Latin all the time, girl, and I ain't mad at them. Listen, when I get married, my boo won't have to I want I could be anything. You want a Hawaiian tonight? Got you. You want somebody Latin? Got you. You want somebody black? Got you. Like all things. So people think I'm everything. Greek, Armenian. I've actually had somebody come up and start speaking to me in Spanish, and I was like, yeah, no, like sorry. I just have one of those faces. Yep. True story. I'm like, what? No. And I took French, so I didn't like if they just spoke French, I don't know a little bit of what they were saying. I was like, no habla español. That's about as much as I know. What is my favorite yarn? Right now, all of this chunky yarn. This hometown USA, the thick and quick, the mandala thick and quick, all of it. I'm like loving it because I am rocking these projects off my hook. But I really like variegated yarn because I hate sewing in ends. So I like to just be able to go through a project without having to like switch my colors. So that's kind of my favorite. I love a Karen cake. I love a mandala, the yarn bee, sugar wheels, the cotton wheels, just all the ones that have like self-striping, self-variegating, red heart stripes, all of those. But right now, this year or this winter season, the chunky yarns was everything for me. Like, because I can do like 3 hats in one evening / early morning. Yes, girl, the chunky yarn. Yes, my big curly hair doesn't want to stay straight. That's why I got this headband on it. But it's gonna stay straight for at least another week before I go back to the curls. And I really did it to kind of I straighten it because it's easier to add moisture to your hair when it's straight. My curls get so dry and So I wanted to be able, and I wrap my hair up at night. So I literally wrap it around like a flat cone on my head, and I can spray it with oil and stuff like that so that my ends and stuff get the moisture it needs. So that's really why I straightened it. I didn't straighten it for fashion because it never stays straight. I sweat it out in my sleep. It's always wavy and curly in the morning, but I needed to get some moisture to it because I think that's why a lot of my blonde that I had in it broke off and I had to get it cut. And so it's growing back beautifully, and I don't want to have to cut it like that. I mean, of course, clip my ends, but not cut a lot off. So what yarn don't I like to crochet with? It used to literally be the what is it called? The one everybody calls homespun. My best friend picked out this yarn to make her something in when I was first crocheting. And when I say she loves that set with all her heart, and it was the bane of my existence trying to make that thing. So that was like the yarn that I hated. And she wants me to make her another one, and I absolutely refuse to. She's like, come on. I'm like, mm-mm. So I haven't worked with homespun since then. So that's probably the only one that I will not work with. I haven't worked with a lot of fingering weight yarn, but it's not because I don't like it. I guess I just haven't done a lot of projects. But again, that takes a long time. And I'm like even with blankets and things like that, like I get anxious. I want to see a finished project. That's why I love like these hats and stuff like that, because it was like immediate gratification. I felt so like satisfied and proud of myself because I got it done. But I'd be feeling like a failure making those blankets because I'm like, this is taking forever. But the baby blanket I did, it turned out beautifully. She'll be picking it up in the morning because the shower is tomorrow. But yeah, that homespun, it was terrible. And I think the older I get, black yarn isn't the most wonderful thing to work with. I had to turn the notch on my light bulb up twice making some hats this week. Oh yeah, I didn't show you guys. I made 2 regular hats with flowers. I made a black one with the red flower and a red one with the black flower as well. But yeah, so that's my least favorite. What about you guys? Yvette, I try to. I really do. And sometimes I'm so anxious to get it to the person. I don't. I took pictures of all of this stuff so that it could be added to Etsy. So I'll do like a slideshow video and upload it, like a short one maybe. It won't be this weekend though, because I'm not editing anything else. Neck light. That's a good idea. But I try to take pictures of most items before they leave here, but sometimes I forget. I do. But yeah, I'll take pictures of those too so you guys can see it. I got actually a lot done this week. I feel pretty accomplished. That's crazy. Plus, it'll be good because I don't always like to have on a bunch of lights when I'm crocheting at night. I don't know if that like makes sense. Like I watch YouTube on TV, and sometimes I don't like to have like all the lights on in the house. Like sometimes I just like to curl up on the couch and be cozy, and it's like impossible. Oh, my sister is calling me. I have to tell her I'm live. Hold on. I'm live on YouTube. Okay. She was shopping for my parents this week. Praise God. I love it and I hate it. But I didn't have it in me to go fight with the people in Meyer this week. I just didn't want to. So she was gracious enough, aka got suckered into it by my mom, to go shopping for them. Oh, a pocket shawl. I want to make myself a pocket shawl. That's going to be my selfish crochet in the next couple of weeks. And I want to make it out of some knit crate yarn that I've been holding on to and some of the newer ones. So I got to find it. But no, I do. I want to make a pocket shawl. Oh, I need to go to the Dollar Tree. It's by the post office. So when I go to check for Sherry's package tomorrow, I'm going to go to our Dollar Tree. They usually don't have it though. Because I saw the one with like the little things in it. I need that. I'm like, I need that. I don't know for what. I don't even know what I would make with it, but I would just want it in my stash. But I did. I watched your Dollar Tree haul the other day, Veronica. And I was like, oh, that's cute. And then they had like a whole section. Like in my Dollar Tree, it'd be like one shelf, like on the bottom. And by the time I got there was like 5 balls of yarn, all in the same color. Like, yes, the flower yarn. I love that Premier is doing that. And it's actually pretty good yarn. It's still like softer than Red Heart Super Saver, although I'm not a Red Heart Super Saver hater. Like I actually like working with it just because of the colors. Like it doesn't bother my hands or anything like that. And then when you wash it, it softens up. So that makes it even better. But I also love the stitch definition and stuff like that. So that it gives. I started with Red Heart, so I love all my other, but if I can find like that Red Heart stripes, it had me at hello. Okay. I love that stuff. No, Premier Basics is better for the price. I noticed that. But to get it for $1, you know what I mean? And just to have it in your stash or to keep it to throw in with some bigger balls of yarn and a giveaway or something like that, I think it's like a good something to have. But I like the flower yarn. I haven't seen that in a bigger ball. The thing about Premier is I like ordering from their website. However, like the shipping gets you, and you have to order like $80 or $75 worth of stuff before you can get free shipping. And I don't always need 80, and by the time, and their sale isn't that great either. Although I was looking for a specific kind of yarn and color by Premier, and Hirschner's is having a sale, by the way, on their Premier yarn. So what's usually $4.99 is the Painted Canyon yarn. I think that's what it's called by Premier. It's chunky, but someone wanted specific colors. And I found it on Premier, but then I saw that Hirschner's was having a stuff. So it was $2.99 on Hirschner's instead of $4.99. But then Hirschner's with the shipping, it averaged out to still be less than Premier, but it wasn't. It was like almost $4 a ball with the shipping included. What can you do? But they gave me a coupon code for like 20% or 25% off, a We Miss You code, because I hadn't shopped at Hirschner's for a while. So I used that. And so it ended up being a pretty good price. But the shipping is what gets you. Because like Hirschner's, like it goes by how many balls of yarn. Oh, no, your price. So if you spend from $0 to $10, it's $4.99. From 10 to 20, it's $7.99. And then it starts going up like $10.99. I'm like, why does it go up by how much you spend? Shouldn't it be about how many balls of yarn? So that didn't make sense. It used to be sold in Woolworth 5 for $10 for 79 cents. Really? I know they used to sell yarn here at Kmart. But I didn't crochet back then. But I'm pretty sure I used to see it here at Kmart. I don't know if that's a Midwest store type of thing. All our Kmarts are gone now. Kmart used to be the bomb. Oh, you order a lot, Sherry? Yeah. Now, when I made my dad's blanket or Snuggie for Christmas, I ordered the mega tweed, and I ordered like 8 packs of the 3 for $10. And so by that time, of course, that was free shipping. And turns out I ordered way too much, but it's better to have more than enough than not enough. But and I actually like that yarn and would definitely use it again. So if somebody asked me to make FYI, if somebody asked you to make a weighted blanket, that yarn would be perfect. The because it's so heavy. And my parents' furnace went out the other night. And because my dad wasn't too keen on it. And so my feelings were a little hurt. And my mom said she had been using the Snuggie. And I really bought it for him because he's forever cold and my mom is forever hot. And so they play yo-yo with the heat all day. And so I made it for him because like, this will be perfect. His arms will be free, blase, whatever. So this week, their furnace went out and the company brought them temporary heaters, but they had to order them a new furnace. It was going to be a while with COVID, all that other stuff. So he slept out on the couch up under his Snuggie. And he was like, oh, that was the best sleep. He was like, it was so heavy when I slept for like only 4 hours, but it felt like a whole night's sleep. I'm like, see? I was like, well, because it's kind of like a weighted blanket. And people say the weighted blankets really help with sleep. So somebody was looking for a weighted blanket and they were asking me if I could make it. And I said, I can make it by default. Like I won't even be trying. But that Premier Mega Chunky, I think it is Mega Twist or Mega Tweed or something. And it had at a really good price. I bought the one that was on clearance, but I would actually pay the full price for it if somebody asked for a weighted blanket, because I think I didn't use all of the balls and it was very heavy, very warm. I used a 12 millimeter hook and it was still good. Stitches were still close together, everything. Yep. Our last Kmart, I think, was gone. We had one left that me, my mom, and my sister would frequent for clothes, just everything. I think 2019. I'm pretty sure it's 2019. 2020 was such a blur, but no, it was definitely 2019 because I'm pretty sure I didn't go anywhere yet last year. But you got 6 bookcases full of Red Heart Chunky. Ooh. That's a good haul. Yeah, my parents came over for my sister's birthday and my dad walks in because he hadn't seen my wall of yarn. And he's like, yeah, you need a store. So in his mind, he's going to get me a yarn store. Bless his heart. But here's the thing about my dad. If he says it, he's going to try it. He's like, you need a store. I'm like, Daddy, I would only shop for me in this store. Like I'd be such a horrible saleswoman because like no, you can't have that. Like no, that's my favorite. I'm gonna keep that. But my mom's like, well, when I want you to make something, I'm just gonna come over and shop from your dad. I'm like, that's the point. People don't get it. People online, they don't get it. I'm like, just tell me to pick colors so I can go shop for my wall of yarn. But they're like, no, I got to get something to match my coat. Like, whatever. I'm like, that's the thing about those clearance hauls and stuff like that. You end up with so much. 250-gallon totes of cotton. Yep. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Yeah. I bought all these, whatever you call them, the like bins. Not the totes, but they're like bins or whatever. And they're full. They're like full. They're piled up. I need a whole nother shelf, but there's no room for that. So when I get a house, I'm definitely having a craft room. How much is the least or the expensive you pay per yarn? I bought, back when the pandemic first happened, I bought a couple skeins of yarn from this place that now I can't remember what it's called, and I didn't save the tag because I wound up the yarn. I think they were like 26 bucks a skein, but I loved it. It was so pretty. I made that hat I showed you guys a few episodes ago. Um, and I'm working on it's in a project bag somewhere. I'm working on the cowl to match it. Um, that was probably the most expensive. It was like 26 bucks a skein. I think the cheapest is like 49 cents. These little sugar wheels. This is 62, but I think I had one that was 49 cents. So I think that's probably the cheapest. Yep. Hey, sis. Hey, Priscilla. Welcome in. I'm hanging out tonight, girl. I couldn't edit nothing. I dropped my Etsy shop today and I was tired, child. So I said, I can't. I said, I couldn't record and edit. I'm just going to go live. So I guess it's been a while. I'll show everybody who's new to the chat what I dropped in my Etsy shop. Okay, so I did a bunch of hats. This I was calling my treasure trove rainbow bright hat. Has a bright pink pom-pom on it. It's a pattern I either got off Pinterest and or YouTube. Can't quite remember. And I don't think I pinned the pin to my Pinterest. This hat, Chunky Hat by Veronica Steele. Made it. It's in our Detroit Lions colors. God bless their hearts. I made another Chunky hat. Like I said, I can do this pattern in my sleep. Made this out of some gold Lion Brand woolies, thick and quick. Made some twisted headbands. Made some regular headbands. Another one out of this pretty sparkly one. I made some sets. I have this pink hat. This is either a YouTube or a Pinterest. I can't remember. This week has been a blur because it's been a blur of staying up till 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning crocheting because I couldn't sleep. But I made a matching cowl. It's what I call the Nefertiti cowl, but it's by African Crab. My sister's home. You want to come say hi to everybody? I'm live. Is that a no? I made this. This is called Licorice. It's a black one. What?
Hi, everybody.
That's my sister. My model, my favorite little model mannequin. Thank you, sis. I had to do it. I just had to push the button. I would have found every reason in the world to wait till February. And I was like, I'm not doing it. This was supposed to be done in December. So I got done with some work early this morning. I sent out and done the things I needed to do. And I was like, I spent the rest of the afternoon. Everybody's saying hi. I got 12 people in the chat right now.
12 people in the chat. 12 people in the chat. 12 people in the chat. Hey, hey.
She's a goofball. No, we're both goofballs, but yeah. So I made this one is a big button cowl with a matching hat. This one I believe was a Pinterest too. Like I say, y'all, it's a blur. If I find it, I will drop it later. Another set, like I was on a roll. Another chunky hat and a matching cowl. This yarn was Yarn Bee. The rest of those were all woolies, thick and quick. This is Yarn Bee. I got it on clearance for $1.49 a ball this summer and been waiting to make something, and I'm absolutely in love with it, but I did not keep it for myself. So this is a 3-piece set. I dropped that in the shop. This is another woolies and made the matching hat. This is kind of a slouchy hat. The faux fur pom-poms on everything. And last set, well, this was a mandala thick and quick. I had 2 balls of it, which made the cowl and a headband. So I dropped all of those in the shop today. So I was yeah, she made her first debut in Cameo on my shop. That is my younger sister. My nephew's son is with his dad this weekend. That's the only reason I'm able to tape. Otherwise, he'd be in my lap talking about he'd be thinking I'm talking to my coworkers because that's what he thinks. He'd be like, "TT, is my dogs there?" Because he thinks my coworkers' dogs are his. So he climbs in my lap and talks to her when we're on meetings. I have to tell him like I'm not in a meeting with her today. Like, go sit down. But everybody has dogs and cats and kids now in their Zoom meetings, so nobody is bothered by it. But yep, so I did I show you guys my little I finished this too. Save the ends being short sewed in. This is for an order. It was a teddy bear hat. And so I made the little ears. And I have to make one, it's for twins, so I have to make a green and yellow one. I'm glad I looked at this because I forgot that I need to finish that. Yes, please don't forget to thumbs up if you just came in. Welcome. I'm doing my podcast live. I'm hanging out Friday night. It's a good day. I'm excited. Yes, somebody sent me a picture and said, "Can you make this?" And so I tried to get as close to the picture as I could. I found a tutorial on YouTube, but I kind of just went my own way with it. I used it as like a guide. But yeah, I'm gonna make a green and yellow one, and I might use this green sparkly yarn that's behind me, and this yellow. I don't know, but it's for twins, 3-year-old twins. Their aunt is buying them a gift, so that'll be really cute. I made a Mickey Mouse hat, but I hadn't made a teddy bear hat. Okay, y'all, I'm not getting naked, but I am getting warm, so I'm gonna take off my sweatshirt. I'm glad I'm getting warm because I was in here freezing, y'all. Oh yeah, and I made this, but it wasn't enough. I didn't feel like it was enough round, so I kept it for myself. I didn't take it down. I was like, well, I can just wear it myself as a headband. But anyway, so with the Etsy shop, I was really glad that I had I had Sasha with her wig on, and she modeled all the hats and headbands for me. And then I had Sabrina, my mannequin, and she had my cows and scarves on lock. So I was able to post really good pictures, and I knew I was going to find reason after reason not to do it. So I had to. Thina, can you come cut this heat off? Because I'm about to burn up over here now. I was freezing when I got started. No. The electric heater I got under the table. Thank you.
No wonder you have.
It was cold. So what was I saying? I don't know. Oh, yeah. So I uploaded the pictures, and you have to do like a description. And I was saying, I understand why people with the Etsy shop only do updates like every couple weeks because it kind of takes a lot. I'm like, yeah, that was kind of it was kind of tiring, but I was happy I did it. Like I said, no sales yet, but I have faith. My goal is to sell out by next Friday. I did a 20% off grand opening sale and flat rate shipping.
Flat rate.
It's live now. I dropped it this afternoon. It went live this afternoon. I'm gonna say I'll drop the link so after we're done here, you guys can go take a look and tell me what you think. If you have any pointers or anything like that for me. But yeah, so I really want to get I'm back to wanting to upgrade my phone. I had gave up on it over the summer because of everything they wanted to put me through to upgrade my phone, but I think I'm back to wanting to upgrade it so that I could have the new Samsung 20 and the 21 have really good cameras. And I was like, well, now that I'm going to be doing a lot more of the vlogging and the pictures and stuff like that, I'm like, maybe I need to go ahead and take the plunge. So I think I might. I think I'm going to upgrade my phone. But the first thing I'm gonna have to do is make a claim for this phone because they won't take it back. I have to make an insurance claim, pay the $100 deductible, get a new / refurbished phone of this one, and then go and trade my phone in. Isn't it stupid? I'm like, I don't know why they won't just let me pay the $99 or whatever it is and just give me my new phone. Like, why waste all the shipping? I'm like, T-Mobile, like, what sense does that make? The old T-Mobile was so bomb. I don't know what happened to them. I used to get free phones with everything. You call them and say, I coughed on my phone, and they send you a new one. Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, all the companies are kind of the same. Like, they're making you pay, monthly for it and all that other stuff. But yeah, no, I saw that the S20 camera. I was like, yeah, that's nice. And then I looked at the S21 and I was like, well, that's nice too. However, it's a little more expensive and they just came out back to back. So I think I'll get the S20. But that way I can have like a clearer picture on a lot of things. My sister has an iPhone, so I might use her phone to take pictures in the future as well, or as I add things. Oh, the 25G. Yeah, I'm still on 4G. However, my sister has 5G with her new iPhone, and I don't know if she sees any difference than I do. Oh, do you?
Yes.
Oh, okay, she does. She said it's a great difference. So at first I wasn't really pressed to get all the new stuff, but now I'm like, okay. You mean T-Mobile? Yeah. I'm like, why are y'all doing all this? Like, just take my $100 and let me upgrade my phone. Like, I have the jump insurance. I pay y'all every month to be able to jump my phone when I get ready. And now you like, oh no, we can't take that. You're gonna and the screen isn't cracked. The back of the phone. Don't ask me how, because I have a case on it. But the back of the phone is cracked. It's not even the screen. I'm like, okay. Whatever. What can you do? But anyway, what's everybody working on tonight? Veronica posed some good questions about yarn and what we like to work with and what we don't like to work with, and what's the most expensive and what's the most or the cheapest yarn we've ever purchased. Those were good questions, Veronica. So I showed you guys everything I uploaded. I purchased some yarn this week from Hobby Lobby for an order on a dress, and I'm waiting for her to get back to me. I text her. I'm gonna have to text her again because I really need to get started on it, but I want to know which size she wants me to make. I think I have an idea. I think she's probably like a 12, 14, but she lost weight during the pandemic. And so I just want to make sure, because it's kind of that thing, like, once you get started, I'm like, I don't want to have to frog it. So I want to go straight through, and it's going to be bomb because there's no color changes because she wants it all pink. The last one I made, I changed colors every other row, and it was gorgeous, but it was exhausting. Is it getting cold in Southern California? Oh, you're working on some knit, sis? That's actually a really good idea. Like tonight, I'm just praying for anyone who's out on the street in Michigan. It is icicles and icebergs everywhere out here. Like, I went out literally for 10 minutes and had no desire to go anywhere else. I met my friend at the gas station to give her her cowl. I had to put some gas in my car so my tank didn't freeze. And yeah, wind chill had to be close to zero. Listen, weaving in ends is the worst. Like, and after 15 years, I'm still trying to perfect a technique. Like, I just hate it. And so when you have to change colors, like when you have to change colors like every row or every other, that's why I say variegated yarn is my favorite, because I will rush and join that thing to smithereens, put some what's it called, the fabric tacky glue on it, make sure it holds. I don't know. It might not have been zero. It's 19. I'm gonna check the windshield. I'm about to check the windshield because I might be lying. Nope, it says feels like 7. Yep, 19 degrees, but feels like 7. Yeah, it's biting out there. I'm like, it is cold, and I wasn't expecting it, like, because it was like 40 yesterday. So yeah, I know for you Californians, that's cold. But that's like a nice spring day to us here in Michigan. Like, 60. It's a heat wave. Break out your shorts and your bikinis. You love the cold. You live in Georgia. My best friend lives in Atlanta. And when she was here, she never wore a coat. I don't understand how she did it. But living there, I know she doesn't, because it never gets, I mean, it gets cold, but not like it gets cold up here, y'all. I'm not complaining because there's places where it's colder and there's a lot more snow. We've been very blessed that we've had like snow and then it's melted. So it's 4:40. You're in South Africa? Cool. That is so cool. It's 4:45 in the morning, girl. You up, child? Well, I was up at like 4:45 the other night, so I can't talk. It's still hot from yesterday because it's your summertime, though, right? Because I watch The Secret Yarnery, and I know she lives in Kenya, and she always says her winter is our summer and vice versa. Hey, Trudy girl, welcome in. If any of you guys have not hit the thumbs up, if you guys could do that for me. And if you haven't subscribed, I love to have you as a part of my family. You spent time in New Hampshire back in 2011. It was 6 feet plus of snow. Oh, yeah. We've seen that. We've seen that. My cousin and his wife, but girlfriend at the time, they stayed in Boston the year that it was like covering cars, like where they got like 3 feet of snow or more. I remember they like took pictures standing on top of their car. Like that's how high the snow was. And I was so grateful. But that was the same year it was that snowy on the East Coast. It was like negative 25, where people were doing the challenge where you go outside here, throw hot water in the air and it freezes or turns to snow before it comes back down. Yeah, that year it was cold, cold. That was like 2012, 2013, somewhere around there. It's not as hot as South Africa. Okay. Yeah, she never seems that hot when she's there. I guess most people, when you think of Africa, and it's like a continent, so like it's huge, but you think of the whole continent as being hot because you just think of, I think you always think of like desert, understanding that it's so much more complex, because like if you go further enough south here, it's warm on this side of the world too. So did I miss something? Yeah, 44 degrees is cold for South Carolina, isn't it, Sharon? it's crazy that like a day after today, if it's like 44 tomorrow or Sunday, like we'll think it's warm. I don't know why. It's like it's not really warm, but it's definitely warmer than this good 19. But because it's so cold, I'm hoping that people take me up on these all these chunky items. I think I'll hold off on making any more, just in case they don't sell, because I don't have anywhere. I need to put them in my trunk because I really don't have anywhere to store them. I was 37 in Georgia. Yeah, I made my best friend a big button cowl with a matching hat and sent it with her at Christmas time. And I was wondering if she was ever going to get to wear it because she begged me for it. If you watch the replay, best friend, I'm not talking about you. I'm really not. But but like I said, she doesn't wear a coat, so she'll just wear a hat and scarf and a sweatshirt. Although I've been doing that a lot this winter, is layering up, like putting on a thermal t-shirt, a hoodie, a hat. Especially going into the stores because it's hot. And I hate being hot when I shop. I did Instacart last night. Turns out they couldn't come last night. So I think they showed up at like the butt crack of dawn this morning and left my groceries at the door, which I appreciated. My sister was up going to work, so she buzzed them in. And I was like, but it was just a few items that I had run out of. But I'm just not interested in going out in the stores like as much anymore. I don't know about y'all. Like people are getting ruder. The lines are getting longer. They have less and less people working. But yes. I used to be a cashier at Meijer. That was my first job. So I'm real anal about like bagging my groceries or even putting them up on the conveyor belt. So I literally put them up on the conveyor belt in sections. So I have like all the cold food together, all the boxed foods, all the cans, like all the fruits and vegetables. Like I have them all on the conveyor belt. So literally all they have to do is scan and toss them in the bag. Like as I somehow they always reach around and start grabbing different. So, you end up with like a banana and a can of peas. And it's like, how does that go together? And why is there only two things in this bag? And I'm like, if I didn't used to do it, it probably wouldn't bother me. But I'm like, come on, you guys. Like, we're trained. Like, that training is drilled into your head, like how things are put in bags and stuff like that. And I'm like, so they're not doing that no more, or people just don't care. And they don't double bag and the bags fall apart like before you can get out of the store. It's frustrating. I like Instacart. It's my friend. Anybody else doing like Instacart or the pull up or anything like that? I'm like, to keep me, I got to stay safe. Like to keep me from giving people the side eye. And behind the mask, they really can't see it. But I was sitting there looking like, you just put an Edgar sausage and a bar of soap like in the same bag. Like, how does that go together? And they weren't anywhere near each other on the conveyor belt. So how did they end up in the bag together? Like, I don't know. It's not bad. Instacart isn't bad. Like, if the store doesn't have something, they like alert you. You just have to have your phone in your hand. They alert you and let you know, like, the store doesn't have it. Would you like this as a replacement? Or it lets you pick a replacement in advance. So just in case they don't have the item. And that's been working pretty good. Yeah, Brenda, girl, if I could get up and out of here first thing in the morning, like I know a lot of people who do that. Oh, the Walmart has free pickup anytime. I've done the pickup at Meijer, and I've actually liked that. However, my Meijer is usually out of everything. So the person is constantly texting me, telling me they don't have this. Would you like this? And so that gets frustrating. So usually for Instacart, I go through Kroger. For some reason, Kroger shelves are stocked. I guess less people shop at Kroger than they do at Meijer around here. And Meijer is like a Midwestern store, for like a Midwest United States store. It started here in Michigan. So it's like in Ohio, Tennessee, Indiana, Michigan, maybe Illinois. I'm not sure. I don't know how far south it goes, but it's like a more expensive Walmart because their employees are unionized. And that used to be the difference. I worked at Meijer, so we were union employees, and Walmart wasn't. Yeah, you do have to pay a fee. But the pickup at our Meijer is free. So it's kind of like if you do the pickup, you just tip the person. But you pull up, you can pop your trunk and they'll put it in there. So I like that if it just wasn't, where they don't have everything at my Meijer. Because it's like if they don't, when you're in the store and they don't have something you want, like you can take the time to think about what you might want to replace it, or do you want a different brand? But when it's on your phone and someone says, well, do you want this? It's kind of like, well, nah, never mind, Yeah, I get it. I spray, like, we still spray stuff down with like alcohol. I have a bottle of alcohol I spray stuff down with. So, yeah. Or let it sit, spray it, let it sit, that type of thing before you put it up. But I do the same thing when I shop for my parents. I spray their stuff with alcohol before we put it up. I know they say you don't have to do that, but I don't know. It just gives me a peace of mind, I guess. Especially canned goods and things like that. Like for the first probably 6 to 7 months in the pandemic, I did not use any DoorDash. I didn't use like anything. Like I did everything myself, but that got to be exhausting. Oh yeah, my best friend tells me about Publix all the time. She likes Publix. Well, Kroger is really her store, but she tells me about Publix too. I haven't been able to visit her in such a long time. I think the last time I was down there was in 2017. 2019, I was probably due to go down and visit her, but hopefully this year things will open up. But I don't see myself flying anywhere anytime soon. I'd definitely be driving. 16 people in the chat. Hey, everyone. If you guys are hooking and looking or working and lurking, hey. I was telling them earlier, if you could give me a thumbs up, that'd be great. If you haven't, I have 13 thumbs up, which is cool. I can't believe I've been on almost an hour and a half. This is fun. I've been having fun. I just decided to go live because I couldn't bring myself to record and edit. I was tired of sitting in front of the computer, doing stuff between work and my Etsy shop, which if you guys didn't hear, I know I'm repeating myself, but people are coming in. I did my Etsy shop and today, and I dropped it, and that took a lot of work. So, but I still wanted to chat with you guys and show you all the nice stuff I made because I was really proud of it. All my late night makes. Funny thing is, I'm really shy, but once you get me going, I'm a chatty Cathy. I am. I can go. I have to cut myself off when I'm talking on the videos. I'll be like, girl, you've been talking forever. Be quiet. But I'm having fun. This is my second live that I've ever done. And so that's cool. I appreciate you guys hanging with me Friday night. I'm like, this is usually what I be doing is watching somebody's live or catching up on the videos. I have to catch up on my videos today. I was listening But because I couldn't see what they were talking about, I'm gonna have to go back and watch everybody's video I listened to today. Because it was playing on the TV while I was uploading and doing all that stuff. So this order, the other half of this order, Priscilla, and I still have to finish those mittens. I thought about that today. I had completely forgot about it. It's in a project bag. And that's the thing. A lot of times I have stuff just sitting out so that I don't forget it. But if I put it up in a project bag, it's like out of sight, out of mind. So I need to finish that set. My friend's Mommy and Me set with the mittens. And I really just have to finish the first mitten and make the second. So those are two outstanding orders. I finished a hat and delivered it today to the person, finished a baby blanket and a matching hat, and they're coming to get it in the morning before the shower tomorrow. Yeah, I completely understand in Africa. And in the summertime, like I'm the DK weight queen and the cotton queen. I really am. Like I have so much like of that Michael's cotton that came out and that and the these. I know you guys might not have them over there, but the Hobby Lobby Sugar Wheel cotton, these are amazing. And so, like, I'm summertime ready. I have drawers and drawers full of them. So in the summertime, like, I'm the DK cotton queen. However, and I have some of this True Boo that I have not been able to try yet, but I want to make something, a top or something out of it. And so I haven't been like a huge chunky weight, but this year, I just been on a roll this winter. And I sold out of most of it at my trunk sale when I did it on Black Friday. Because I think it just made really good gifts. But yeah, so right now, the next order is the dress. And I'm waiting for her to send me her size so I know what size to start making it in so I don't have to take it down. And I bought that yarn. Wait. Excuse my bin. Right here. It's the color pink, so it's baby yarn. I don't know if you guys wait. Okay. Yep, that's it. It's called Pinkable, and it's a yarn bee, Hobby Lobby, baby bee, soft and sleek baby, low pill fiber. And it's got like 243 yards of ball. I got like 8 balls. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need some more, but it's a dress. It's the dress I showed you guys with the bell sleeves. And so she wanted that. She saw that and she wants it, but she wanted it in all pink. So that's my next order that I have to get started on, the big order. Only DK and not big skeins. So Trudy, are you guys, well, I guess that's the question is if the stores over here ship to you guys, like Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby, would they like be willing, if you order stuff online, would they ship to you guys? I wonder. I don't think they do. Well, I'm pretty sure Hobby Lobby won't even ship to Canada. So I doubt they'll ship to South Africa, which doesn't make sense to me because you would think as long as people paid for it, they would ship wherever. But yeah, that stuff, like the last few years, Hobby Lobby has really stepped it up with their cotton yarn. It's been like amazing. But yeah, so that's my orders. Oh, okay, got you. Oh, they won't take their credit cards. That's crazy. Yeah. I'm like, that's sad. Yeah, I got the trouble when it was on clearance at Joann's because I was like, I wanted to try it before I paid full price because full price was pretty expensive. But it's made out of what? Bamboo and cotton? Oh, 100% rayon from bamboo. So I got a couple balls of that, and I want to make a top out of it. Nope, I got 3 balls. Yep. This is my drawer of cotton. But yeah, I love Premier, their DK ball, because I made some summer things out of the DK colors. So it's really light. It's almost like a cotton. It's not as heavy. And so I think I made a short set with like a crop top out of it in a different color. The mandala. I don't know if you guys can get stuff like that over there. It's a DK and it's lightweight, and I make summer stuff out of that, especially if it's airy. But yeah, I love working with the lightweight yarn in the summertime. Swimsuit cover-ups, things like that. So I'll definitely probably by March, I'm going to start working on stocking the shop for summer items. I don't normally sell a lot of things in the summer. However, last summer, crazy as it sounds with everybody in the house, like I had a lot of orders. I don't know if people were just bored and just shopping online and seeing things and wanting it. But so I'm going to stock the Etsy shop with a few things. But I think I'm also going to add a tab. I'm going to start playing with the shop because I can add a tab where people can order it, like made to order. So I don't necessarily have to have it already made. They can order it, put in their size, what colors they want. And I'll do things like that too, so that I'm not just running out of room or places to put things. You sell summer year round? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, by fall here, for my clientele, people stop buying the summer. And I really had some summer things that I was going to post in the shop. And I was like, is that stupid? But I did post a couple lightweight things in there. And I think I'm going to add another, because I was like, well, people who are not in the Northwest or where it's winter, they might see it and want to buy it, right? You don't even get variegated cotton? Dang. I know, do you guys watch Cinnamon Stitches? She opened a yarn box, and I thought it was cotton yarn from Africa. I don't know where in Africa. I can't remember right now. It's one of the many videos I watched this week, but I remember her showing it was like cotton and cotton blend, but it wasn't variegated. Now that I think of it, it was all solid, small balls of solid. The variegated cotton just became big even here, with Michaels and Hobby Lobby, and then Premier kind of jumped on the bandwagon with the cotton at the end of the summer as well. But those made beautiful projects. I made a dress out of what was it called? The Loops and Threads cotton. It was so nice. I don't know if I'll even sell that dress. I'm going to post it on the website because the back is out, but I'm like, somebody can wear it. I can't. Somebody can. My sister tried it on. She was super cute in it. If nobody buys it, worst comes the worst, she'll wear it someplace. Who knows? Hey, Judy girl, welcome in. Happy Friday. I'm just hanging out. I did my podcast live because I dropped my Etsy shop today, and it was a lot of work, and I couldn't imagine editing a video this weekend. So here I am, chatting it up. And you know what, Priscilla, if you don't mind. Wait, where's my mouse? Or no. Okay, doesn't want me. Yep, I've been live for about an hour and a half. Crazy, right? I just been talking. No, everybody else has been chiming in. We've had good conversation. Yes. Did you guys catch Priscilla's yarn hauls this week? She had some good yarn, Lion brand yarn haul. I think she caught that 5 for a 10 sale. I caught a few, but she had 2 good boxes. I said, okay then, sis, get your boxes. But you haven't had a haul like that in a while, because I think that's how I first started watching you, Priscilla, was it was some major hauls you did last year. And I was like, okay then, like I ain't mad. From some websites I had never heard of. They had shut down. I think you had bought them out, girl, and then shut them down. Uh, but yeah, I've been trying to be good. But that 5 for 10 for this mandala, the mandala thick and quick for $2 a ball, and they sell it for $7.99. You can't beat that with a stick. I had to get it. Plus, again, this chunky yarn has been life. But I think I'm gonna make 3 crossbody. I have 3 different colors, 5 balls of each. I'm gonna make the cousins crossbodies out of those. I think that I've decided, and I'm gonna post them in my shop. Um, uh, oh, Trudy, she's probably a cutie then, huh? No, I'm just kidding. The boing yarn, yes. I was like, okay, then boing. I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'd ever make anything out of that, but I did see it and was very tempted to buy it. Now, if I'd have saw it in the store, I'd have probably bought it. If it was like on clearance at the store, I'd have probably been like, let me try this out. It's hard shopping online, y'all. Like, this is the first year that through the pandemic was like the first time I did like major online hauls. Cause I was the type who had to go in the store and like put my hands on it, squish it, all that other stuff. And like ordering from Premiere and Joanne.com and Michaels and all of that, Lion Brand. I'm like, it's been good. I mean, I've still been going to the store, but I've been doing the curbside pickup a lot for Joann's, unless I have to go in and actually look for a color. Sometimes they don't have all the colors that you need online, and you actually have to, especially with Red Heart. So sometimes you have to actually go in the store. And I try to make that few and far between because I don't know about y'all, Joann's, but it can get crowded in there. I'm like, it's a whole pandemic, y'all. But so I've been doing the curbside, which I've been loving. This week I did go to Joann's, Michael's, and Hobby Lobby all in one day. But I was on a mission. So and it was at the end of the day and there was nobody in the store, which I appreciated. I know. I thought about that too, the hours. Because I know Triple C and Joe, they're always talking about how going live helps with your hours. So I might try to go live like once a week. Which would be cool. Oh, red hair. I always wanted red hair. This is the closest I've come to it. It's like a reddish brown. It's dye. Um, I I kind of felt like it would go with my complexion, so I always wanted some red hair. And the Lord said, "Okay, how about this gray?" And I said, "Okay, I'll stop asking for different color hair because this gray, honey, is a beast." Um, but yeah, my sister just recently dyed her hair. We'll see, because she always regrets dyeing her hair after she dyes it. Did it shut down temporarily? We literally have, because of the way our suburbs are arranged here, like in the Metro Detroit area, I have so many Joann's and Hobby Lobbies and Michaels to choose from. Like, I have one that's 15 miles in one direction, so like 15 minutes. Another that's in 15 miles in the other direction, it's like 15, 20 minutes. And then I have by my parents, they live like northeast Metro Detroit suburb area. There's all 3 stores are by them. So if one store doesn't have it, I can do a curbside pickup at their store. So I've been really blessed and lucky with that. Hobby Lobby closed for a while around us, but I don't think Michael. I think Joann's pivoted right into the pull up, and I think they've been doing very well with the curbside pickup. A lot of places around here have gotten very clever with the curbside pickup, the restaurants, and I appreciate it too because I love it. the delivery and the curbside pickup. Okay, it's like the yarn craft mecca. Yeah. Some of the Joannes around here are better than others. Some of them are older and they have less of a stash, like of their yarn. Like the one I went to Monday, it was really nice. Um, and they had a bunch of new yarns, which I was excited about. Although they didn't have the Bernat Pop, because I saw that Joanne got Bernat Pop in the store, and it was like on sale for $2.99. And so I was going to see what colors they have, because again, I'm a variegated queen, and so I like Bernat Pop too. I don't like it as much as Karen Cakes or the Yarn Bee Sugar Wheels, but I do like the Bernat Pop, and for $2.99 is a good price. Oh, okay. They're more expensive than the yarn only stores. Like I've been to one yarn shop actually by this plus size boutique. It's a plus size resale boutique in my area that I go to. And across the street, it's like a small town. It's on like Main Street. And it has a yarn shop. And I've been in there. I bought my wool wash there, which I've never used yet. But I was like, I need to have wool wash because I'm getting my knit crates and stuff. So I was like, I need to have wool wash. So I went in there and but the yarn was so expensive and I'm a cheapskate. I'm like, buy 2 balls of yarn here or buy 10 balls of yarn at Michael's or Joann's. And I know quality versus quantity, but 10 balls just feel so much better, right? I don't know. So I really didn't buy anything there, but he had a really good setup. And I might go back when it gets like better, because he says some of the people come in and they knit or they crochet and sit around and chat. And I think that would be fun. I mean, I'm really enjoying like chatting with you guys right now. I'm not doing much crocheting. I haven't got back past this chain. Trudy, you're making me very much appreciate everything that we have over here. I know that I wonder if you no, they're still I was wondering if you could do like a stylecraft.com or something like that, but they're based in the UK, so I'm not sure if they would deliver to you guys. Thanks, V. I'm glad you stopped by to chat with me tonight. I know you've been going since this morning, so listen, me too, but I'll be up. But thanks for joining me. Thanks for moderating. Look, Priscilla, I was going to try to give you the moderator role too, but I can't find my mouse. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's the stupid mouse? Okay. See, the computer is messing me. I told y'all that I had been on the computer all day. Good night. Make sure you guys go check her video out for her giveaway before it closes. Are we playing Blingo Sunday, girl? I need to know. She might be gone already. I told y'all I like playing games. I just like to win. Oh no, wait. Okay, there we go. Okay, good. I'll be there, girl. Well, if I'm not doing homework, which I might be. It's a very good possibility. So yeah, join us for Blingo, not bingo, but Blingo with an L. You pick your own numbers, 6 numbers from 1 to 60, and she pulls it out, and she has a prize every week, and there's one winner every week, sometimes 2. So you got to hang out with Veronica on Sunday night. She goes live. I'm about to say, people be going live so much, and I'll be wanting to go live, but I'll also be wanting to catch everybody's live. So it'd be like the tug and pull. But I checked tonight and I was like, well, I don't see anybody. I was like, I don't see anybody live right now. I think Bag Day had just ended her live because I had her running while I was doing something and I was listening. She'd be having like 600 people in her live. I feel grateful for the 12 of y'all that's here tonight. I'm like, who child? She big time. But I love Bag Day. I love her tutorials. I love her videos. Her and Mr. Bod are hilarious. I think my favorite was when she did her first Christmas giveaway that she did, where she had everybody send in something, and then one or two people won like a huge box of like yarn and handmade goods. That was like fun. Yes. OM Granny Square. I was lurking on her live. I was lurking on her live earlier because it was her monetization party. Yep, and she was giving us good facts about the Afrikaan language. Is that how you say it? And culture, and how she's more Afrikaan and her husband is a more of an English South African. It was good. It was oh, she's a 15-minute drive from me. Okay, cool. Maybe when the world opens back up, y'all could do collab or something, or you can go. Yes, Afrikaans. Is that what she was? So yeah, and so she was giving us. I'm a history major, so all of that stuff is like super interesting to me. So when she was telling us kind of like the difference and how her and her family watch sports and how her husband watch sports, and like how he's less boisterous, to say the least, than they are, and stuff like that, or the way they, say things and things like that. So that was interesting. But I was happy for her. I just discovered her a couple weeks ago, but she hit her 1,000 subscribers, and she hit her hours, and she had her monetization party today. So that was cool. That's what I love about this community, is every day you can discover somebody new and different, and tune in and learn something new about another part of the world, or even your same part of the world, but just a different culture, different, different things. Yep, it's posted. I think she left it up. So if you run the replay, it was good. She was on for a couple hours because I was working and lurking. I was listening to her, but I was trying to get some work done before I did my own work today. That's about right. I needed to stop and count because I was just going to sit here and hold it forever. But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. I'm approaching 2 hours, so I'm probably gonna jump off around 10:30. I think that was cool. I really enjoyed that. Okay, you did catch some of it. Yeah, no, it was good. It was really good. I enjoyed her. She was so happy, and she was doing the StreamYard, so she was able to bring people up. So I think, the more I do this, maybe I'll try that. Priscilla, I'm gonna convince you to come up here with me, girl. We're gonna have to do a collab or something, honey. If I figure out this StreamYard. I'm pretty techie, so I should be able to figure it out. I have to see if you have to pay for it. But yeah, I like how you can bring people up and chat like in real time. It's kind of like Zoom, because I think I could go live through Zoom. Like, if you said nope, sorry, too shy. I don't know, sis. I'm gonna pray about it. I'm gonna pray about it. Because me and my sisters, we went live on Facebook, but we all logged into Zoom first. So there's like 9 of us, 8 of us, and we did like a chat last. We're overdue for another one, but we all logged into Zoom, and then we went live on Facebook. So we were all in the Zoom room, and able to talk to one another, but everybody on Facebook could still chat us in the chat and see us all, you know. So that was cool. So I think StreamYard is kind of the same thing. I think you can do it, sis. But like I said, if it's just like us, it's just like you talking to, you know, me and you talking on Zoom. I don't know. I'm so used to like Zoom now or Teams. We have Teams for work. And so it's just like you talking to the other person. It's just, you know, the whole world will be watching. No, I'm kidding. I don't know, sis. You were part of my inspiration to push that button. So I don't know. I think you could do it. I'm like, look at me stumbling through my second laugh. It keeps changing your text. What were you trying to say? Um, but yeah, I like that. I think that's cool. I always want to go up with on Triple C and Joe show, but by the time they come on, child, I even took my bra off and everything. So I say I can't come up on this. I'm like, it'd be late. It'd be late in the evening. No, with a lot of so you just finding a different way to tell me no. Is that what you're saying? That's why Google keep changing it. Google in the spirit. It don't want you to tell me no. I'm about to say I had thought about going up on the screen the other night, but I was literally in my pajamas. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna say when I watch the lives during the day, I can't even chat as much because I'm usually like doing 10 other things. I just be running, you know, people's lives so they can get the view. And, you know, I like to listen to the chit chat everyone is saying. I know, but girl, I can't be what the folks say. I can't be on Al Gore's internet, you know, in my pajamas. My mama would kill me. You know what I mean? She's like, Stacy Marie, did you go on there with your pajamas on? What's wrong with you? My mother was the type that she didn't drive us to school without combing her hair and putting on some lipstick in the morning. So my mother, my mother would have a fit. No, there is no shame in pajamas. My pajamas cute too. Although I still wear my Christmas PJs. I keep washing them and re-wearing them because I love them. Listen, my mother is hilarious, okay? And she don't even watch my videos that much, but that would be like the one time that she was playing around on YouTube. Like, she called my whole government name, Stacy Marie. Like, huh? Did I see your Christmas pajamas on the YouTube? Oh, is she doing her pajama party live? Okay. Well, like I said, I was gonna log off. Thank you guys for joining me. All of you guys who chatted with me and kept the conversation going and laughed with me tonight. I appreciate it. Um, for all of you guys who came in later, you could catch the replay and see all the goodies that I dropped in my Etsy shop that I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you gave me those thumbs up. If any of you were not subscribed to me, I hope that you um, feel led to. I hope that you have an awesome weekend. Thanks, sis. I hope that you have an awesome weekend and that you really are able to get some rest, relaxation, some self-care. Self-care is very important. We can't be anything, we can't be everything to everybody else and nothing to ourselves. So we have to take care of ourselves. Find a quiet place, have some meditation, some prayer, some tea, whatever you need, whatever your forte is. Hey, have your own sauna, steam up your bathroom like I've been doing. And just sit and relish in the steam and pretend you're sitting in somebody's sauna at some nice little fitness club or something like that. Maybe I will go live on Fridays. That would be fun. I don't know. You guys. I just really did this because I didn't want to edit. But I don't know. This might be a thing. I don't know. We shall see. But thank y'all. Love you guys for watching. I'm gonna go continue. Maybe I'll start reading my book though. I'm gonna run a few lives and just read. I need to read my book. Oh, she starts at 9 Eastern. Oh, well, yeah, I wouldn't want to conflict with Billy. I didn't realize I started at like 8:30 and I didn't plan on being on this long, but I definitely wouldn't want to conflict with Billy. I love the Crafty Floridian. She's hilarious. Her and her pooping chickens. Yeah, this was just kind of I'm gonna, push the button because I was tired and didn't want to and I had a lot to show you, and it would have been long, and it would have taken long to upload. And so, yeah, that's why I went live. Night, Sherry. Thanks for hanging. I'm going to check my P.O. box this weekend. But yeah, so I don't know. It just might be another night or something, or it might be Saturday or something. I'll try to check. It's hard because so many people go live at the same time. But I appreciate you guys for jumping in with me. And if you didn't hit the thumbs up on your way in, you can hit it on the way out. And I will see you guys later. Oh, check the video for the winners for my 400 subscriber giveaway. And I need to go ahead and email. My one winner already contacted me, HD. HD, are you still here? What's your real name? And send her pattern by Loving Every Stitch by Ruby Baby. All right, guys, for real, I'm gonna go. This was fun. I was on for 2 hours and 2 minutes. Hey. Yes, love y'all. This was a ball. I'm gonna have to do it again. Stay tuned. Who knows? Bye, Rhonda girl. Glad you were here.